Well, welcome back to Good Soil Farm. It's June 13, 2026, and got a report update for you. We didn't have a lot of produce this spring due to some extended family challenges that have been resolved, but we were able to continue at least feeding our farm. And I got a couple things I want to show you today. The first is what's right behind me. This is Tithonia diversifolia, or otherwise known as Mexican sunflower. I planted it this winter. It got hit by frost, but I had planted it soon enough that the roots were established and it all came back. So this particular plant, the leaves, before it flowers, the leaves have a carbon to nitrogen ratio of, some estimates are of like 7-to-1. That's better than chicken manure, okay, for nitrogen. It mines nutrients from the soil, packs these leaves, and the crazy stuff, you can see that it's got to be at least 12 feet tall because it's twice as tall as me and I'm 5'10", right in the middle. So this is some fantastic compost stuff. I'll come through here actually probably this week. I'll cut it down with a chainsaw. I'll run it through my chipper and I'll pack it straight into compost with other materials for next fall. So by the time October runs around, where early to mid-October, when we're starting to plant for the fall, this stuff will be 3 months old and it will be gorgeous. So that's one thing I wanted to point out to you. I got another garden over here that I want to show you, and this is an example of a good way to start a garden. Now, what I've got in here again are cover crops, or basically support crops. I'm gonna let these grow. I'm gonna cut them down. I'm gonna shred them, chip them, and they're gonna become compost. But what we did here is we took Brevard County mulch, which is not my favorite thing. It has plastic in it. It has invasive species in it, which that really irks me. Actually, so does the plastic. But that's all we've had for years to actually use. So we took that mulch, and on this 30 by 50 garden, we put it about 12 inches deep. And we let it sit for months. I originally spread this probably before the new year, late 2005. And then we planted in here this spring. We planted some brassicas, some mustard, some arugula. They did fantastic. They just came up and we've used them. It's too hot now. They're getting hit. They're getting consumed by the great white caterpillars, but we don't care. They're done anyway. They can't handle the heat. So, but that particular method, we didn't use any plastic. We didn't tarp the ground. We didn't kill the grass. We didn't use cardboard. We just spread mulch 12 inches thick, let it sit for a bunch of months, and then planted in it. And this is what we got. This is sun hemp. And it is now, most of it is about as tall as me. It's about 6 feet tall. And it's just fantastic. So if you're thinking about starting a garden, think about just starting with mulch and plan at least 6 months to a year in advance. If you're going to do a raised bed, go ahead and build your bed this summer. Throw mulch in it, like 18 inches thick. No kidding, 18 inches thick. Maybe pull out the biggest logs because they just cause problems in planting and stuff. Otherwise, leave them in there, keep it watered, and if you want, you could actually grab a bucket of my premium compost and drench that soil. That will give you a head start on those organisms, and let it sit. Just let it break down until next spring. And you'll be ready to roll. So that's kind of a quick report from Good Soil Farm for today. We're moving into summer.